Good evening and welcome to my show. Today we'll be talking about many things, especially December 9th, DCCW Baker County Fairgrounds, and all the matches and all the comings and goings and yada yada. But without further ado, we're going to get right into it. I have a very special guest who has a very special match tomorrow night. And that, of course, is yours truly, the team relevant, Prince Handsome and Kendall Ryan. Hello, thank
Oh
you
my
for
gosh,
joining.
hi.
This is very exciting for tomorrow. DCCW, you guys are going to go up against for the national championship against the one. Hold on a second. Jake Logan.
Those glasses
So,
are not your speed.
what do you mean?
Those
These
glasses are not
glasses,
your
these
speed.
glasses are just fine. Okay, that's how I see. I gotta read my notes. Anyways, tomorrow, how do you feel? Prince
I feel
Handsome, Jake Logan 3, basically.
like it's now or never. I feel like it's been a long time coming. This is something I've been fighting for the past 2 years probably. And I feel like I just have a lot to prove, not only to myself, but you guys as well that have come up with me. And us as people that's been there a while, we kind of haven't gotten the respect that we deserve. So I feel like this is going to be like a full circle moment, not only for myself but for you guys as well. That's been there with us, and we've been through so much, and just being not only Jacksonville wrestlers but DCCW wrestlers, and like how we kind of like don't get looked at a certain way. Like this will maybe help start a foundation and a path to lead us to where we rightfully deserve.
I agree. I definitely agree. We don't get the respect we deserve. We seem like the stepchild out of Florida. When they say Florida, they don't talk about Jacksonville. They talk about
Period.
everybody else.
Okay.
Um, Let me see. Piggybacking on that, Kendall, any your thoughts going into this very important match?
Yeah, so I think that this has been a great chance because if anything, I've came in here at a later time, but Prince Handsome is being the best Prince Handsome that he's been that I've seen out of clips, out of everything. This is the best version of Prince, and I think that the way that we complement each other, it is almost like Team Relevant has made not only wrestling relevant again, it's brought us to a different level. So I really think that, Prince is at his best game right now. We can basically do anything, including taking down Jake Logan, which seems like a halting task. But whenever you have me and you have Prince, you don't fight just Prince, you fight me too. So it's almost how he says, if you don't like me, fight me. Well, we are going to fight him.
So
Yeah,
don't fight me, fight us.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So Jake Logan, he's been, from my understanding, the national championship for quite some time. I'd say maybe a year or so.
And hasn't done it justice, not at all, during that whole year. Just been selfish, just keeping it in his grip and done nothing with it. And we have to change that.
He's had, let me see, he's had a couple matches with, I think, the Ghetto Superstar, DMC, uh, just to name a few. And right now, it seems like, but I think both of you are at a crossroads. You know, sort of like the video we saw not too long ago, where you put out a very intimate setting with the, I guess, DCCW studio or crew, where you pretty much gave us your origin story, which I'm kind of a part of, uh, stemming from the Legion of Pain, and then at some point you made it. You said, you know what, I'm gonna go it after. I'm gonna go after it myself. And you've had quite a singles career so far. You
Yeah, and
know,
I think in a way that's what it was when we were together. All of
yeah,
us together, they didn't think we were going to go far. They didn't think we were going to last probably not even a year. But the fact that we have, they're just like, damn, what do we do? Like, what are we supposed to do? Because they didn't have high expectations for us. So now that we've been doing it for this long, now we've set the expectation, and some are looking at us like, what do you mean? It's like, no, sweetheart, I've paid my time, I paid my dues, I've been doing everything I need to do. So just like you give these other ones respect that's been in the game the same amount of time as us or longer, it's time to do the same for us. And I think that people forget that. Like I think they really like thought we weren't gonna amount to what we have. And like even you, like a lot of people don't give you the credit that is due to you, El Nino. Like you can go in there, you can mix up with a lot of people, and you've made a lot of great moments for a lot of wrestlers that you went against. And people kind of sometimes don't like put that on notice or put that to the front. But like I feel like a lot of times they kind of underrate us a lot.
No, I completely agree. We've basically started at the same time, and if there's anything to be said about the independent wrestling circuit is that we love to hate. We love to hate the people that are better than us. We love to hate the people that are on the same level, and we especially love to hate people who are below us. Either way, but if you could, in my opinion, if you could get past that and just keep moving forward like we've been doing in the past 5 years, things happen. And tomorrow night at Baker County, things are going to happen. Kendall, so with you, it seems like, okay, you're with Prince right now. Are you looking to maybe start taking over the women's division or being a part of that?
I definitely have been keeping my eye on it because, tomorrow night, whenever Lexi takes on La Brava, that feud has been going on for a while, but kind of, it seems like almost that I want to be able to take that chance to kind of, I have the perfect opportunity to watch. So I really want to take that time to kind of take this moment to really see what I could do in order for me to be able to make a presence felt. Whether or not I decide tomorrow will be that night, who knows? But it's the fact that seeing Lexi and La Brava finally in this chapter will start a whole new chapter here in DCCW, not only with the women's division, but I feel like that's what an experience that I had was that whenever I came in, this was a new chapter for me and Prince Handsome. It was a new chapter for DCCW as a whole. So then
Right.
I think honestly that, right now, especially with the plans that we have, who knows exactly what all could happen tomorrow. This is my second show here, and I've never had this much of an uneasy feeling of what might happen, but I think it's definitely a show that nobody would definitely want to miss.
I agree. So tomorrow, who are you betting on? Because we have La Brava, who's been going on, 500-600 days as champion. And we have Lexi Gomez. I think they definitely have history with each other for years, going back and forth. So they're no stranger to each other. I think they've wrestled actually at DCCW before. So,
See,
so
Lexi,
Kendall,
the inaugural match, Lexi actually, when they first crowned the first women's champion there, which was Catalina Perez, Lexi
right.
was on it. So this is like going to be like a full circle moment for her as well.
That is true. That is true. Full circle. So Kendall, who do you bet on? Who do you? I mean, if you had to take a guess, or who would you probably lean towards? A La Brava that's been going on this winning streak, or Lexi Gomez, I think she's coming in on her own at this point of her career. There's a shift, there's a I feel like there's a whole personality change with her, a new attitude. I don't know if that may or may not help her for tomorrow, but who do you like? Who do you think is going to win?
I think she's definitely finding herself, because this new Lexi is kind of almost just like she's really found who she is. So I feel like that could be enough for her to actually take on this challenge. And La Brava, though, has held the belt for over a year now. So it seems like La Brava has this this streak going. But I'm going to be honest with you. At the end of the day, I'm betting on either one of them, because if my eyes on the prize, that's what needs to be the next worry. So I'm not going to pick one, because the next worry is not more of who I'm going to pick as a favorite to win. It's going to be who I pick as my next target.
Interesting. So it just seems to me that somehow, I don't know, the stars aligned, the planets aligned, that you two kind of found each other. I don't know if there's backstory to that, but somehow, Kendall coming into your life right now, championship match, Now next year looks like Kendall might be going, straight into the division. Possibly, I don't know, maybe going after whoever wins December. But it seems like there's a nice flow to this team relevant.
Yeah, I feel like we just when it comes to wrestling, in order to have some type of longevity, you have to have something to offer, and I think that us both have something to offer to DCCW as far as our fashion sense. Hence, why you don't see her on the screen because she's busy getting beautified for tomorrow. But we
Right.
offer personality. We offer just our presence, alone. And a lot of times, I think that a lot of people so more focused on the in-ring aspect, but it's just more to it than that. And I think just us as just our natural raw selves kind of like exudes onto other people, and they see like, wow, like who are these people? Like we're very interested in knowing who they are, what they're about. So as time goes on, they're going to really get to see what Team Relevant is all about.
And yes, they will. And from my understanding, I think I don't know where I heard it from. I heard a clip, I heard a soundbite. Apart from the Jake Logan National Championship scene, there is somebody you did have an opinion about, mainly about their appearance. And I know y'all are very on top of your appearance. That's why y'all are relevant. And that's a one that I especially know of, American Prodigy. I heard something about, was it the mask? Was it the pants? What was it?
It's the whole fit. It's the whole thing. Because I think, if anything, that Team Relevant, because I'm here, dolling myself up. I do a lot of work. This is what I do. This is what I'm great at. So then, if anything, I think it'd be in his greatest interest. Listen to this idea. Okay, so I think that me and Prince, Team Relevant, can go ahead, and I'm going to offer a one-time makeover to American Prodigy. I think that's a great idea, because picture it.
That sounds like a good
Next
deal.
top model, Protege.
Yeah, because I mean, I'll give him this. I mean, there's somewhat of a body there, so like you can tell he used to be really fit at some point, and he has a little bit of it there. So there's stuff to work with. But yeah, you call yourself the American Prodigy, but you don't literally have to like wear American Prodigy. Like you can kind of like mix it up a bit. I don't even think he can see out of that mask, and it's giving very much like rip off Deathpool, whatever. It's just irrelevant. The fact that we were talking about him, just like, why are we talking about him? But it is what it is. But if he ever wants our expertise on a little dressing, because I think that's why he gets caught up in a lot of his matches, because that mask of his is maybe a little too loose or too big and he can't see out of it. So we can find our stylists, or we can find our seamstresses and help him get a better fitting mask, get him some better pants than what he has, because you don't have to wear that. We can give you some nice trendy pants, which we'll have for you actually at the show tomorrow. I'll bring you a nice pair of custom tailor-made pants that
Oh my gosh, that's so nice of you.
Right. I mean, it's December, it's Christmas time, it's the season of giving, so why not Prince Handsome be giving to the ones that are very less fortunate? Like
now, okay.
Always so giving. That's such a great idea.
That's something, that's the Christmas. That's what I'm talking about. When it comes to Christmas spirit, that's exactly what it's all about. Give it to the most, obviously, I don't know what his budget looks like, but I guess from what we see, not so good.
Not so much. Not much of a budget there, honey.
What do you think? What do you think about the mask? What's going on with
big.
The
you can literally see like he's got the big like you literally like you can just go whoop and pull it right off. Like it's it's low key cost him the match. Granted, he's won some of his matches, but like I felt that mask. He's having not only a match with his opponent, but he's having a match with that mask as well.
Yeah,
a little bit more tailor made, not some generic whatever he got from like Amazon Prime or something.
And why is there a tip on it? That's what I want to know. Why is there a
That's
tip
what gives
on
me
it?
the tip. Like
Why is there a tip on
like
it?
he's wearing a condom on his head or something.
The thing is that you see him and you see him talk online and stuff. He's not a bad looking dude.
He's
So
really
then
not.
I'm really wondering, like, what is there to this? Like, what exactly is going on? Why is he hiding his face? Why is he hiding? So then I think Prince has the greatest idea. I think we should give him the pants. I think it'll be really easy. I think if anything, if he agrees to, change who he is.
Right.
If he agrees to change how he looks.
Complete makeover.
Completely. If he just changes, how he looks, how he acts, how he dresses, how he talks, he could really be good.
Yeah,
So I really think that, he could be, America's Next Top Model protege.
Yeah, because when you dress well, you feel better about yourself.
Because we already know you're American, you're in America, so you don't have to like keep proclaiming I'm American. We know you're in America. We know you're American. Great.
Does he maybe every time he goes US, is he just kind of reminding himself?
I guess so.
Is he in second stage dementia? Maybe there's more to this story that he has to keep saying the same thing. I don't know.
I think he just thinks that he's stuck in a Kid Rock music video and he's just trying to get out.
You know what?
That's very befitting.
That is so perfect.
McClenny, yeah, Kid Rock. You even got Jules Bradley. That's another one that we got to go in about some clothes, because he does like Kid Rock as well. But that's another one that needs to have a little bit of a fashion. The shiny one, they both dress like these what do you call them? Screen printed pants. The number one rule of styling is you don't wear stripes. Stripes make you look way wider. And he's wearing
that's interesting.
The worst place ever where the hips are, and it's making your hips look so much wider than what they are.
Wait, is it giving him childbearing hips? Is that what we're trying to say here?
Yes, it looks like he's a mother of two in the area.
I love it. Keep it coming, because I don't care for that American prodigy. He's a bully. He's an online bully, and I'm not going to take it anymore. But you know what? These are all fashion tips that honestly you would charge a pretty penny for your consultation, right?
Maybe I should just start a segment backstage where I just go around the locker room and give out fashion tips. Call it Prince Handsome Fashion Tips of the Day, and I just go around and see what they have and maybe dispose of what they shouldn't have.
Right.
Everything. That would be so great, because then I could hand out the fashion citations and go ahead, and if they want to put a sign, they can. But I think this would totally work, because then
for a better time.
As me, I can be kind of like, I'm the person who is handing the citation, but they won't want any issue, because this can either be a makeover by choice or a makeover with Prince Handsome in your face. So you can either choose between those two options. I would probably pick option A and just change how you look. It's that easy.
Exactly. Loverboy Timothy Flowers says relevant fashion tips. So
that's the title.
See, I'm telling you, people know that we're great.
The people have spoken. American prodigy. You dress like trash. You look like trash. You wrestle like trash. Please take these relevant fashion tips.
Because if you look at Southern-based wrestling promotions, the fashion sense just isn't like what it needs to be. So I mean, I feel like it's a good field that needs to be done. We probably could make some good money, Kendall, with this. But I think the Southern areas, as far as the fashion sense in the indie wrestling, is just not what it needs to be. Let's make fashion relevant again in the South.
Oh, 100%. Because even that was one of my friends from up back north where I'm from. And even he knew about the tips and stuff that I would give and how great I would be. Because the thing is that, I've been fashionable since I was born. So this is something that not only was I born to wrestle, I was born to get fashion. So
it's innate. It's innate. You can't teach it.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. You cannot teach it. I was born with this. I was born with this talent. So then why not I share it to people who clearly need it?
Yeah. You know what? It speaks for itself. Prince always had a good fashion taste. And then you came along, also good fashion taste. All of a sudden, what happened? You put it together, championship match. You see what I'm saying? You speak to the universe. The universe speaks back. And now you're in a major title match.
Yes, this title match happened in a very relevant fashion.
You see? Perfect.
Perfect wordplay. You know what, Prince? You are not only great at style, you're also great at just wordplay. You're just relevant anymore. And I'm really glad that we could elevate this, because if anything, tomorrow's going to be your night. You're going to get your flowers. Finally, that's going to be the biggest part of this. You're going to get your flowers. You're going to get your moment. And that's what I can't wait to be here to see.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna take it so much serious because I feel like, last time I didn't take it as serious as much, but I'm gonna be all focused, zoned in, tunnel vision on, the prize, which is that national championship. Because at the end of the day, it needs to be somewhere where it will be, done justice. It will give its props. It will be given an opportunity to prosper. Because right now it hasn't been too prosperous if you think about it.
Let me ask you this. Let's say you win it, right? Which I have no doubt you would win. Who are your top 5 that you would want to wrestle? Once you're the champion, you're defending it, you're the A side. Both of you're the A side. You get to hand pick who you want. Who's your top 5?
I would say at 5, I would give James Wolfe. At 4, I'd give Proctor Johnston.
Okay, Proc. No Proc.
At 3, I'd probably give Alejandro Bravo because, I haven't seen him in a while. I feel like, him seeing me in my greatest, I got a champion. I think that, and if I win, I think I would get it before he would. I think, he's never won a championship there, so I would do it before him. So why not? At 2, I think I want another run at Mikey Spandex. And at 1, I would have to have the match against the love of my life, Dante Casanova.
Okay. Actually, these are all very good opponents to defend the title. So, I mean, if that's the case, I mean, if they could give you those matches, I think your reign will be very memorable, I would say.
Be very relevant.
But there you go. Because in order to be relevant, you got to face relevant competition.
Well, I wouldn't say they were relevant. I would just say they're somebody I want to be. So just because I mentioned their name, they're relevant.
Oh,
they're not
that
relevant
makes
on
sense.
their own. They're not relevant on their own. I'm making them relevant. I'm again, it's season of giving, so I'm giving the relevance to them.
So
a
little bit of charity.
Yes.
Just name dropping gives them relevance. Yeah, like Magic Dust Fairy.
Yeah, because you got to think about these people that's on here now. They're gonna be like, oh, who is the Dante Casanova? Who's a Proctor Johnson? They're gonna go and look and see. They're not gonna be besides.
That makes sense.
Besides the love of my life, the rest of them, they'll be like, well, why would he be into taking on these people? But the fact that I mentioned him kind of maybe help him out a little bit,
Right, that makes sense. So let me see what else. So, do you want to go through the card?
Yeah.
Talk about the rest of the show, or?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's give them a little pre-show before tomorrow.
Okay, so let's talk about it. Let me see. The first one that comes to mind, the Tag Team Championship. Big Man Nation versus Controversial Inc. for the third time.
Again.
For the third time. Who do you like? Who do you like?
I'm sorry. You know what? It is what it is. He's my co-host partner. I'm hoping he can, win the match and keep the championship because I'm so tired of seeing them controversing. Not LaBrava. I love LaBrava. I think she's excellent, but I'm so tired of seeing them. So I'm going to give it to my co-host. I hope he prevails and makes it to another show.
You know what? Even though I hate the Big Man Nation, and the history with us with Big Man Nation, I hope they win. But I hope they win only so that we could be the ones that beat them. That's the only reason. The only reason I would ever root for them.
Because that would be just a bittersweet moment for you, just bragging rights for like eternity.
It never stopped. It will just never. I closed the book.
Can't open it. Put a lock on it. Lock the book. Can't open it back up.
Throw it away. Throw the book away. Exactly. Any thoughts, Kendall? Who do you like? I think Kendall.
I think if I'm picking by name wise, I'll be honest, Controversial Inc. They do really have a poppy name. I like it. It just makes you be like, oh, they're big, they're bad. But Big Man Nation's been on a roll, so you know what? I'm gonna go odd since two Big Man Nation. You said it. You said Big Man Nation. I'm gonna go Controversial Inc. Why not? Why not?
Controversial.
Because
They might have a shot. They're a 2-time tag team champion.
exactly. They held
For
it
nothing,
for a
so.
reason.
That's true. Okay, so let's move on to the next match. Oh, we've already talked about La Brava and Lexi Gomez, unless you want to get more into it.
Well, I'm rooting for Lexi because I feel like Lexi, she was in the inaugural match. She didn't get the title, and I think it's her time. I think La Brava, she's had it for quite some time. She's been an amazing women's champion, but I'm ready to see somebody else kind of take on a new reign.
Can I vote they both take each other out? Can that be an option?
And now the title's vacated.
Right.
Exactly. And then I would be so happy to go out there and I would just be the champion that you guys deserve. So then we can just go ahead, skip A to C, and then I'll just walk out there. It's really easy. It's really that easy because we can make it relevant again.
Exactly. Now the match that I'm going to be in, we'll get that out the way. It will be the 6-man tag, BWI Dillinwell Incorporated with JJ Dillinger versus Foxman X Chris Kane and the so-called Shining One, Jules Bradley. And to speak on that, since he's going to be tagging with us, ladies and gentlemen, I give to you JJ Dillinger. Thank you, JJ, for joining us.
Scotch? Is that Scotch?
Southern Comfort.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think about tomorrow, JJ? We're going to be teaming up. We've teamed up before. We team up with up in Georgia in Order 66. We're getting our bearings as a group. I think it's going to work out because honestly, we have receipts on all of them. Because I know I want to get Chris Kane back. I saw that last you got Chris Kane really bad. Really bad. Actually, you know what? You want to talk about that? What is it with you and Chris?
I had to take a big gulp on that one.
First things first. Prince Handsome, congratulations on your title shot. Hope you win.
Thanks.
Hopefully you can do it with no shenanigans, since you have yourself your little club of relevance.
Hi, that's me.
One of 3, maybe more, who knows. However, El Nino, to address you, you lost us both of those matches. So I say to you, if you lose us this match, El Nino, I'm going to kill you.
Kill?
Because I don't need you or Nick. I can take all 3 of them by myself. I mean, I've had a handicap match, and yes, the numbers did get a little overwhelming. It is what it is. But I tell you this, it's better than tapping out the Bill Weaver or getting pinned by Reno 911 in Tifton.
Oh,
Now
he's pulling out receipts, Jay.
So I say to you, El Nino, get out my damn way and give me Wild Thing Chris Kane. I don't care what little beef tiff-taft you two have. Give him to me.
Well, JJ Dillinger, do you think that maybe it's the best for you to maybe coexist with them, so maybe it gives you better opportunities in the future? I know you're not the one to be team oriented, but maybe team orientation will help you get to where you want to go. Are you going to be a good sport, a good team player, and kind of coexist for this upcoming match tomorrow, or you're just going to just be all about Chris Kane and that's it?
If
You got
I
a
get
point.
what I want, shut up, El Nino. If I get what I want, that's fine. However, like I told, well, I didn't tell Dylan. I heard his message when he left it on the phone crying about need a new partner since I guess y'all can't find anybody else to join your little menagerie of henchmen. But I said, long as I get what I want, because he can't afford me. Duke can afford my services, and Duke can afford to make sure that I don't hurt you, El Nino.
Duke need to kick you out. I'm sorry.
But Dylan's
that came off
not
wrong.
Duke. Dylan's not Duke. So understand, you give me what I want, and that's Chris Kane. And well, I have no beef with Nick. Nick has never upset at me. You have. So, El Nino, unless you want to meet the devil, give me Chris Kane.
Well, speaking of what else you want in 2024, what else does JJ Gillender want as far as DCCW goes? What are some things that you want to
Eddie Torres.
That's a great question.
Shut up, El Nino. Hell, if that's the case, give me El Nino while I'm at it.
Nah, I'm a tag team. Tag team. I don't do singles.
Shut up, El Nino.
I don't do singles.
Shut up, boy. I want everyone. I don't care if you have a title. I want a match against you. I don't care if it's for a title. I want a match against you. It's a test. Shut up, boy. You have no belts. Well, yes, I do want a match against you too, just to hurt you. It would be fun. But Prince, I want a match against you. Hell, I want a match against your little I guess what you call them? Reggie. Your little Reggie.
He's injured right now. He's literally in a sling, so he's going to be out for the time being.
I'm sorry. Well, then I guess that happens when you don't put in the legwork. But you got that one, Prince. That's hilarious. But
get to the point.
Shut up, El Nino. No one's talking to you. But what I want for next year, Eddie Torres.
Okay.
He says he's the authority. Well, B word, you ain't never wrestled me. Puto. Pero. Bitch. Y'all thought I was going to cuss. But you ain't never wrestled me.
Okay.
So, are you really the authority? Or are you just another bald-headed man talking?
From one bald man to another.
I mean, I know I am, but yet again, I put up with anybody and everybody that calls my name out. I've called his name out for a bunch of times, and it seems like he just keeps running. So, 3-time champ. What you running from me for? But back to our match. Like I said, you give me Chris, and everything is fine. You get in my way, El Nino, and I'll be trying to gouge your eyes out like I did in Tifton.
Anyways.
The devil, I love his work. JJ's great. Me and Prince love you. So me, you and Prince, we're good. We're good.
Well, we're good for now. Now, if Prince happens to win a championship, then another target.
You'll be at the top of the list. We'll keep you in mind.
Oh, don't keep me in mind. Trust me, I'll come find you and beat it off of you. Pause.
Yes. Yes, definitely pause. I don't like where the direction of this show is going. So JJ Dillinger.
No, he has on a wife. He has on a white beater, so maybe that's what he means by beat it off. I'm not a white beater type of guy.
Yo, buddy. Hey, maybe it's just the drink talking. Shout out to Mr. Bartender.
All I know is this, JJ. Tomorrow you better have your Q's and T's all lined up, however that saying goes, because we need to win the 6-man tag. It's about me and Nick. That's the story. We win, we get a number 1 contenders, at the tag team title. So you don't fail us. You don't fail us.
Time out. How do you win a number one contender spot, the tag titles in a 6-man tag match? That makes no sense.
Dylan has his way.
Well, maybe.
That makes no sense.
Well,
that
maybe
really
JJ,
makes no sense.
maybe JJ
You need to
Dylan
have
has his
another tag
ways.
match since you lost a tag match. If you win, it would be because of me, not because of what you and Nick did.
So maybe JJ, if you are also a part of that winning team, you want to be an individual so much you want to, not be a part of a team. Maybe that'll also give you a shot at a singles title.
Oh, please.
Like a 3-for-1 deal.
I'm too much of a what would you say? A liability.
Jackass.
That too. Asshole while we're at it. Like what was the movie? Team America. Yes. There's 3 kinds of people in this world. Where's the camera? There it goes. 3 kinds of people in this world. Pussies, dicks, and assholes. And I guess I am the dick that's fucking all you pussies and assholes.
Oh,
Sir, we are live. Sir, we are live. This is live. I can't edit this.
Team America.
Yeah. Kicking in. The Southern Comfort is kicking in. All right, JJ.
Oh no, never that.
I'll give you the last word.
Really.
December 9th. What's gonna happen?
What's actually kicked in is the fact that I'm sitting here being forced to team with you when we're not in Georgia. That's what's kicked in. The reality of that. The fact that someone else other than Duke needed me to come and team with you because you can't get the job done, boy.
That's not
when it was asked of
your
you.
Opinion.
Hush.
Your opinion.
Hush, child. Hush. When it was asked of you to do the job in Georgia, you couldn't get it done with Bill. When it was asked of you to be my partner against Reno 9/11, you couldn't get the job done in Georgia again. So now it is asked of me to be a part of your little team.
Team America.
Well, it seems like every time you're part of the team, we lose. So you.
What's that frozen? What's that? I'm about to say.
I thought you were a hacker, El Nino. How you getting your stuff hacked?
Because he's messing with a bad spirit. That's why. And no hacker can ever outlive a bad spirit.
All right, JJ, I'll give you the last word because we got to wrap up on the card. What do you have to say about tomorrow?
What the rest of the card? What Jason Falcon comes back. You have
that's an interesting one.
Yeah, who cares? He comes back. He's another one that's ducked and dodged me when he was in DCCW the first time. Well, now he's all of a sudden going to come back and duck and dodge me again. Go ahead, Falcon. Run away, little boy. Go fly off. Go back to irrelevance if I want to steal a line of the irrelevant team over here. So, yes, Miss Kendall, understand, I am a promo debonair. I can talk all day and I back it up, unlike El Nino up here. But
he talked, but he can't win. So
I can't win, but I beat Jules 2 out of 3 times. I'm not the one losing tag team contendership matches against makeshift tag teams in the Wild Foxes. So I tell you this, El Nino, Pelo, get the job done, or I'm going to beat the living hell out of you, out of Dylan, out of Nick if he gets in the way too, and all 3 members of the opposing team. So I'm just saying, step back and let the real man do his job, boy.
Well, put your money where your mouth is and actually win, because you don't win. I win. You don't win.
Team America.
F yeah. Well, then understand me now and hear me later. You better get the win, or I'm going to make you crippled.
That's a hate crime. So.
Oh, yes. And also, shout out to Styx. I'm more of a Styx fan than I am a Dylan Willer fan. So, screw y'all. Bye.
Wow. You see?
Talk about cripple the competition.
And from my understanding, Styx might actually be out there because apparently he represents Jules up in Alabama. So there might be a showdown between Styx and Dylan JJ just need to. I don't care who he likes.
Well, let's get to that. Who's your bet on if Dylan and what you call it, had to square off? Who your bets on?
Between Sticks and Dylan,
Yeah,
I would say Dylan because he's on wheels and he'll just roll him over.
But Sticks is standing up. He's got them things he can just poke him and knock him right on over.
Well, I guess we could only just. I guess tomorrow, honestly, we're going to answer that question because they'll both be on ringside and it's going to be quite the spectacle.
It really is. What do you call that whole thing where they do the thing where they're on the horses and they go past with the long...
Oh, right. The knights where they
yeah, they're going to be a little Jostin show outside the ring while y'all and they're having a match.
That's going to be a shame. That's going to be a damn shame.
But the thing is, who's gonna be able to pick them up once they fall? That's my question. The ref's gonna have a lot on their hands in that match. I'm gonna say,
yeah,
it's not gonna be a 6-man tag. It's gonna be an 8-man tag.
Right, with all that picking up from the crippled people. But anyways, apart from that, Nick, Dylan, we need to win. Okay, I'm not even counting JJ. He's just going to go rogue as he usually does, okay? Because he didn't want to be a part of this. He doesn't want to be a part of that. He wants that and he wants this, and he never wins anything. But he better win tomorrow. That's all I know. He better put his head in the game and win tomorrow because Nick and I, we're a well-oiled machine, so we have no problem with it. All right, moving on. The next match. Now, the next match, I'm not sure because they announced Jamie Stanley, the return of a Jason Falcone, the only Triple Crown winner of DCCW. We have Eddie Torres and Dirty Devin.
Yeah, I don't know what's.
But I don't know how they have them all. Who's facing who, honestly.
But I will say it's going to be interesting to see that Jason Falcone has decided to put on the boots again. I feel like at this point he could walk up into anybody's face. He could walk up to the national champion's face wanting the opportunity. He can walk up to the heavyweight championship, the tag team. He's held them all. So, essentially like what to expect from him when he shows up tomorrow. Like he could be going for any of those titles.
But at the same time, how long has he been out? He's been out for a good minute. That ring rust, that takes a while. That takes a long while.
But who's to say he ain't been in the ring? You never know. That's the thing, that you don't know what to expect from these returns. Not him getting hacked again. Kendall, why does he keep getting hacked and he's supposed to be a hacker?
Well, I got cut off. What'd you say?
I said, how are you a hacker and you keep getting hacked?
I don't know. There's something going on here.
You need to update your get off that Comcast and get something else.
I have no Comcast. How dare you? How dare you offend me like that?
What you got, dial up?
Wow.
But it's giving dial up.
No, we're good. All right, we're good. I think we're good now.
So now that we got, I feel like we got in pretty much all the matches, kind of like accounted for that are official matches. Of course, we don't know some of the people they've added, what matches they're going to be in, but we've really talked about the ones that we know are official. What are some New Year's resolutions for DWI? What should DCCW fans expect to see DWI accomplish in 2024? Here it is, getting hacked again. He's getting hacked all up.
That's what he gets for clicking on those messages with the links that you shouldn't click on.
Sure shouldn't. Somebody's been hopping on that server, tearing it up.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. This is embarrassing.
Maybe
we are having technical difficulties.
What is the goal for 2024 for DWI, sir?
Was that?
Goals for DWI in 2024.
Oh, we winning titles. That's the only goal. We're winning titles whenever the next show is in 2024. Hopefully, is the Big Man Nation, because nothing will be sweeter for me than to finally just look at the disappointment in the Ghetto Superstar's face. Look at the disappointment and disgust of a JoJo Smooth. You know, that's a great way for me and Nick and Dylan, I'm sure, to start off the new year.
Yeah, because y'all been going at it for years. So yeah, that
Too
will
long.
be the icing on the cake finally.
Too long. You know, and Ghetto Superstar, let's face it, he's up there. He's up there. He don't got that much time. Let's just face it. Let's just say how it is. So before that happens, I want dibs. I want to be the one to put the nail on the coffin. That's what I want to do. Nail on the coffin.
Okay, let's not speak too much in metaphors now. Let's not let it happen. You know, let's be a little superstitious here.
All right.
Jesus.
So
Speaking of that, so what should we see? Should we just see some new outfits from GWI? I know you love the little fire crotch get up you wear.
Well, I don't know. You know what? You're the fashion experts. You tell me what would look good.
I'm basically telling you it's time for some new gear. So what's next?
I don't know.
Are we going to stay with the black and yellow theme, or going to try a different color this year?
Well, what do you think, Kendall?
I'm here for the whole singlet look, but definitely we need to update it a little bit because, I mean, it's strappy. It's sometimes giving spaghetti strap. It's
spaghetti strap.
Yeah, we need to. If
Those
anything,
girls are eating up the.
Wow.
I think that would be the best option because then, if anything, I can offer on the behalf of Team Relevant, I can offer a full service where I come in, I go ahead and assess outfits from head to toe, and I can help all of GWI. First of all, Nick needs a mask.
Not full service.
Oh my God. Pause? Was that a pause moment?
That was not a pause. That is the full makeover experience, not a full service that you are used to, El Nino.
What about Dylan? Should he put new rims on? Like, what can he do?
Dylan's fashionable. I'll give him that.
I think he needs one of those taller cowboy hats. You know how they wear in the cartoon, where the middle part is like super tall. Get one of those.
Right.
He needs the
to match
JBL whenever he had the cowboy hat with
the ego is big, so we need a big cowboy hat, the one that goes all the way up.
Absolutely. I am talking Doug Dimmadome, home of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
What was the one that did Curious George? His hat, the
oh,
Curious George, how tall his hat was? One of them.
The yellow, the man in the yellow suit, or
yeah, the yellow. He looked like he worked at Yellowstone or something. Park rangers and stuff.
Yeah, the only thing I'm afraid is if it's too long or too high, it's gonna throw his equilibrium off. And I don't want to be picking him up.
30 wheels. I think the wheels are switching grounded.
He might tip over. I don't know. We might have to get some reinforced wheels or something.
Hey, use it here, man. Make it a distraction.
Yeah, he'll be distracting us.
But so we should, or if the official colors yellow and black, or what we're doing, we're going to do some new colors debuting next year. Maybe some black and blue back there. Maybe debut some black and blue.
Black and blue might work. But I don't know. I still like the black and gold. Honestly, that's up to Dylan because that's his company.
Black, red, and blue. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing black, red, and blue.
Black, red, and blue.
I don't think he's Puerto Rican.
Who's this?
But that's white, blue, and red. Oh, who's this charman?
This is Jules,
the most high class white trash man from the South and Trailer Park.
You might as well go ahead and show that face. Get off of this awful moonsault you got, and let's see the face.
Yeah, see, I have a reason. I'm here going through a beauty regimen to where I have to make sure I'm like art. You can't see art whenever it's not finished.
Right. It can't be unveiled yet. But
you're ready to go. You can go ahead and unveil.
Nah, I'm good. I gotta hide this pretty mug for tomorrow.
Pretty what? When?
What you hiding?
Whenever I come down to the ring to beat you up, Nino. You know, I heard me and you have a singles match tomorrow. Is that true?
From my understanding, yeah. Yeah, we have a glorified match. And be ready.
And you gonna keep your little cronies down away from the ring?
What is that?
What's a crony? I don't speak trailer trash. What is a crony?
You, Nick, Dylan, you're all cronies.
Give us a definition, please.
I would like to solve the puzzle.
You know, a crony, an imbecile, a nincompoop, a dullhead, a dweeb.
Oh, okay. He's getting hacked again. You got to excuse El Nino. He's getting hacked. Somebody's really tearing them servers up tonight, honey. They're hot.
He's on that Comcast.
He's on that trailer park Comcast. He's on that. He must be up in your neck of the woods.
my antenna works better than that.
Right. You must be using antennas. He must be over there in the trailer park without the antennas.
Anyways,
Jules,
go ahead.
You've been in quite some entanglements at DCCW. How does it feel going against JJ Dillinger once again?
I swear that man has his hands in upper management's back pockets. And isn't that what Chris Kane said? I mean, he's not wrong. Every time I turn around, this guy just seems to get whatever he wants. I wouldn't doubt it if he got his match against Eddie for the belt.
So you're going to be in a 6-man tag, and you're going against the people you're very familiar with, as well as you're tagging with some people you're very familiar with. What are some goals you have for next year? Do you want to go the route as your peers and maybe go the tag team route? Or are you trying to stay a lone wolf?
I'm solo. I'm a one-man band, always have been, always will be.
And it shows.
Should we see that infamous Alabama title tomorrow?
Yeah, it'll be sitting at the merch table.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and pawn it off.
You know, that's actually not a bad idea.
I could so see you owning a pawn shop, Jules. You get very much pawn shop vibes.
Yeah, don't mess around and give me no awards. You can ask Jesse Wilkes. He almost gave me an award. I told him I'd pawn it.
Oh, my goodness. Speaking of pawns, do you think that having those other two gentlemen alongside you, will they cramp your style? Or, like, how are you going to make yourself shiny one? Out of your two counterparts to maybe have a future, opportunity against maybe, some championship gold, maybe a higher up in the ranks opponent. How are you going to do that? Being that you have two other people alongside you in this.
Well,
it's not hard.
Well, let me interject real quick. You know what I've noticed? I think Jules Bradley is jealous of Chris Kane. That's what I think. If you look back on the matches, if you look back when they do promos in the back, there's a jealousy, isn't there, Jules? You're jealous.
There you go. There you go.
Chris
Trying to
Kane.
stir the pot. There you go. Trying to stir the pot. I hear you. All right. Let's speak on that a little bit then. Yeah. Cramp my style? No. Not at all. Foxman, we got some unsettled business as far as I'm concerned, but that's neither here nor there. I can put that behind me in order to beat up these clowns. Chris Kane, I've already beat once, even if it was under a technicality.
Oh. That is your
I had him dead to rights, center of that ring. I was about to hit him with the moonshine, and put him away.
You were not going to hit him with nothing. Chris Kane would have beat you single-handedly.
But I think that's the problem. You need to stop drinking that moonshine and start drinking some champagne, because the moonshine ain't doing the job. So what are some things?
As far as jealousy goes, I'll speak on it. Yeah, it does get a little irritating hearing how he's the best person in the class when I'm steadily putting all of the foot forward to be the best. I'm constantly outshining everyone in that locker room, showing how some can, some can't, some got it, some ain't. How I will, they won't, I got it, and they don't.
I hate that Dr. Seuss phrase.
Tomorrow, I'll put it all behind me because Chris has had my back. And Chris has always had my back anytime I've ever needed him to. So when he called on me to have his back this time, I had no problem accepting the call. But as far as 2024 goes and my goals go, yeah, just like JJ was in here saying earlier, you're all just in my way.
Oh, is that how it is, Jules? Oh, we just in your way because this is Jules' world, isn't it? Huh? This is just all about Jules. It's not
That's
gonna
right.
happen
The shining
tomorrow.
jewel of the South.
It's not gonna happen tomorrow. Okay,
Yeah,
you're in
you
our
just
way.
wait till our singles to find out.
Yeah, we're just all gonna find out.
I can't wait to get my hands on you, Nino.
Pause.
Nope. No pause.
Wow. I knew it.
Jules, who do you think is going to be the leader of your whole team? Like, who's going to?
I'm obviously the leader.
Okay.
Wow.
They already have their little tag team. They're doing their little tag team thing. That's fine. They called me in because they need somebody who's already been in the business only a year and already wearing gold around his waist. That's why they called me in.
Fake gold. It's fake.
It's actually big platinum.
First of all, how dare you? How dare you? See, it's the ego, Jules. It's that's going to be the downfall for you tomorrow. If anybody's the leader, is Fox. He has the most experience. He has more tenure. He's a little older, a little wiser. How dare you just walk into this professional wrestling world and be like, "Oh, I'm the guy." You see, you hate.
That's why you'll never
Chris
be the
K.
guy, because you don't understand what it's all about. That's what this business is all about, is being the guy.
Well, in order to be the guy, you got to beat the guy. So who's the guy to beat Jules?
And you ain't beating nobody.
Who's the guy to beat Jules?
Well, now that JJ is out of my way, DWI is next.
Next for what? You could be next at our merch table.
Not you got him stuttering, Jules.
You don't even have a merch table.
Oh, we got a merch table.
Good. Set it up so I can come over there and steal something.
Wow, thief. This is now evidence for the authorities.
On a couple of those T-shirts.
I'm telling you what. I don't know nobody wanted that crap though.
So, Jules Bradley, I'll give you the last word. What do you think is going to happen in our match tomorrow? What do you think? Like what goes on in that bad?
There he goes with that dial up again. You've got mail. There you are. All right. I was waiting on you to come back before I said it. Tomorrow, December 9th, doors open at 5:30. But if you want to get there a little bit earlier and watch me kick El Nino's butt in singles competition, we have a dark show, 12:30. As far as the six-man tag goes, DCCW's Beatdowns and Blessings. DWI, JJ Dillinger doesn't stand a chance. Me, Foxman, and Wild Thing Chris Kane going to do what we do best, and that's beat y'all down and shine on them like we always do, like I said in my promo, and show y'all that some can, some can't, some got it, some ain't, some will, some won't, some got it, some don't.
You know what? I will give you this. You did beat JJ. You hear that, JJ Dillinger? You got beat by this thing.
Good backup for you guys to call on.
I didn't call him. I don't know what Dylan was thinking. And there he is laughing. He's always just laughing for no reason. But anyways,
I'll give him credit. He didn't cut the promo I thought he was going to cut, unlike you.
Who did?
JJ. He actually cut a promo instead of stealing mine and just throwing music over the top of it.
Well,
but Nino did exactly what I said he would do and shoved a camera right up his nose.
Okay, first of all, we all have our
understand
style.
angles.
Right now, this is a good angle for you, Nino. There's no nostrils.
I mean, something that I feel like, you know, the Island of Relevancy would understand a little bit.
Don't you play this divide and conquer game? You trailer park trash. You're gonna get it tomorrow. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait to show you a little bit of single wide strong style, baby.
All right, whatever that means.
We love a good single wide. They better than double wides. Low key, they're underrated.
I'm the Duke of the double wide.
All right, you get it too.
All right, that's.
But good luck to you, sir. I hope we have some new fashion from you. I love the suspenders, the little get up you have. Hopefully, you bring that out again for us.
You know what? Just for you, Prince, that's what I'm wearing.
All right, let's do it.
I got some new merch too at the table. Got some new shades everybody needs to come check out. I'll be wearing new glasses out to the ring.
Nobody cares about what you're wearing.
Yeah,
you're gonna lose. Nobody's
track.
gonna buy nothing from a loser.
These two over here care, obviously. We were literally just giving you fashion tips because you don't know what you're wearing. You don't know how to style. You don't know how to get down like I do. You ain't got high class like I do.
And yet you live at a trailer park. Anyways, so Jules, we'll see you tomorrow, okay? That's enough. That's enough out of you.
Why was Kid Rock so mad?
Exactly.
Last night at the hotel. They won't tell. All that tell you something just ain't right. Yes, Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow.
Jules Bradley, he has a lot of mouth. That's what he has.
Pause.
A lot of mouth.
Pause.
Well, you know what? This show just should be called Pause.
Right. That's our new
pause
show.
live.
Pause. Yeah. Obviously, because your screen's been pausing a lot. Yes, it's been pausing a lot, sir.
Way to bring it back. All right. You know what? On that note, I guess we should go ahead and wrap up. Tomorrow, DCCW, December 9th, Beatdowns and Blessings. There's going to be a lot of wrestling. It's going to be a lot of
pawning, a lot of mouths.
Right.
A lot of new DCCW.
Yeah, you know what? I do hope you win that title.
There goes the pause. A lot of pauses.
A lot of pauses today. And tomorrow, DWI, whatever with JJ Dillinger, we will win that number one contenders match. And we will have a shot, finally, our first shot at the DCCW Tag Team Championship. You know, and maybe the planets do align, you know. Here we are 5 years later, still at it. You might be winning the championship. I might be winning a championship soon, maybe early next year. Kendall, she's on the road in the women's division, most likely probably going to be in a championship match and hopefully win it.
I mean, honey, look at us, because, I mean, I've only been here for how long, and I'm already, you know, doing things like me and Prince is going out to NWA. We're going out and we're seeing the world. Me and Prince have taken over. That's what people need to realize. We are the moment. So then we're going to give you everything that we have tomorrow night to show you that we are not only the moment, we are here to make DCCW relevant. And I think that that's going to be the greatest gift of the year.
Exactly. I couldn't agree with you more. Well, thank you for joining us, Prince Handsome Kendall Ryan. Good luck tomorrow.
Pause. I'm out to it for him. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching another episode with El Nino. I'm Prince Handsome.
And I'm Kendall Ryan.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you for watching. See y'all tomorrow.